Well, the game is like a real book, a very old book where you're going to turn pages. So at the beginning of a story, you can create your own character, your own Lone Wolf. So let's start with a new game. You are Lone Wolf, but you're going to create your own version of Lone Wolf. And this is the character creation. You can choose which is your style. You are reckless. You are a more you have attention to details. You are a stealthy guy. This is going to modify parameters in the game.
Okay. So the way you play.
Yeah.
The moves change, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you can decide which is your favorite weapons. A sword, a mace, and an axe. Pick a sword.
Okay.
And then you can choose your Kai disciplines. You have 8 of them, but you have to pick 4. So these are the original Kai disciplines that were in the books. So mind over matter, so animal midship, weapon skill, camouflage. So now you have your own Lone Wolf character. You can review everything and decide to, okay, this is my Lone Wolf, I want to play with him. The Dark Lords, and Lone Wolf is going to check this rockstar village in the north because something bad happened and he has to investigate.
So the Dark Lords are the villains of this game, okay.
Because the village is in the north part of the Magna Moon and it's near the Darklands, so something strange happening. So he takes his horse and he's begin his trip to the north part of the rain. Or the character sheet with your stats, or the inventory, but it's very RPG-like because you can change weapons, you can drink potions and so on. You have many bags and so on. So Lone Wolf is arriving in the village, something is burning, and he has to reach fast in the village because something is happening.
He's got to save the villagers.
Yeah. So first choice is how do you want to proceed? Maybe a better choice is to leave the horse and proceed on foot to be a little sneaky.
Okay.
So
we're doing that, right?
Yeah. You pick this choice and so the story changes.
So like a real game book.
Yeah.
Where you have the choices.
Absolutely. And then we decided to add some kind of interaction also in the book part. So you advance toward the village and you find a big mass of snow.
Okay.
So you can decide to use your powers to move that snow.
And how do you do that?
You do that using your powers, and then there's this kind of interaction. You can push an object also in the book.
So there's some interaction in the book as well?
Yeah, as well. Other kind of interaction are the enemies are throwing arrows at you, you can dodge them with a swipe or something like this.
Okay, that's nice. That's a nice touch.
Here we are. You're arriving in the village, you can see the map of the world and you can advance. In this case, you can only go to the village, but in other situations you can decide to go to a location or to another part of the map. So you can choose a branch of the story instead of another one.
Okay. But our way leads to the village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this case, yes.
So if I want to play through the game and really I just want to see the last boss of the first chapter really fast, can I play like I leave half of the quest behind because I choose another path, or do I have to see everything?
Actually, in a single playthrough you're going to see maybe half of the content because of your choices. So we think that you can replay the game, choosing different abilities, choosing different Kai powers, choosing different paths in the story.
Okay.
So there's going to be a huge replayability.
So you could, because you remembered which path you took last time. Yeah.
So when you arrive in the village, actually everything is burning and the village is in ruins, and the enemy patrols are scouting everything. So you encounter the enemies and you enter in combat mode. Combat mode is in landscape.
Landscape, okay.
Yeah.
So you have to change, but you could read as well in landscape if you like.
If you want.
Okay.
If you want to. You have to rotate the device like this.
Ah, okay.
and entering combat mode.
And opening.
The combat mode is like a game per se. It's a full-fledged RPG. This transition between the book and the 3D action. And you are in the village.
Wow.
Now, this is your time bar. Now it's your turn. You can touch a weapon and perform an attack.
Within the time limit.
Yeah.
And the attacks?
Every time you do an attack, you lose endurance points that you're going to get back when it's not your turn.
Oh, okay.
And when you are in when it's not your turn, you can hopefully dodge and parry and so on. And there are different attack techniques for different weapons.
So right
like
now,
this.
yeah.
So he's dead, but more are coming. You can also use ranged weapons, like this, throwing knives.
Nice.
1, 2, and 3.
And this gets more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that enemy is bleeding, so he's going to losing points during time, but he's healing.
Oh.
So maybe we can use some Kai powers to hit him, like this one. Some kind of telekinesis. You can use part of a scenery, like weapons.
That's really cool. Yeah, nobody's surviving this.
Yeah. Now there's the last one. Maybe we can use the Sun Sword. There's a power sword.
Okay.
Of Lone Wolf.
Oh, that hurt.
That's it. It's a very powerful weapon, very costly.
So, the faster you tap on the screen.
You have to tap on the screen to charge the power.
Charge the weapon, and
yeah.
the more it's charged, the harder the swift or step.
Now, we won, so you go back in the book. You can loot the enemies, so you can find weapons, potions, gold, and so on. So you can decide what to take. In this case, there are some gold and some potions. You can take all and proceed in the story. You proceed in landscape. And here's the lockpicking.
Oh, the transition is really nice.
Yeah. You can use your dagger to try to lockpick.
Okay.
So you can enter a foundry, but there are enemy troops also inside. So you can decide how to approach them.
Okay. More aggressively or more calmly?
The reckless one. So they are going to shoot darts at you and you have to dodge. But if you miss one, you're going to lose health. So you're going to start the battle with less health. And you can also use a power to call a wolf that can help you in battle.
Oh. There it is.
He's going to attack the enemies. Now it's not my turn. Maybe it's better to drink a potion. Oh, it's not my turn. Now it is. Oh, still missing. Let's try again with another attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
and now you got it. Oh, he's gone. He's a goner.
Almost. It's not enough. Almost. No, it's not my turn.